welcome back to another video. If you guys know, in last video, I just bought an E90 M3. And if you haven't seen last video, go watch that last video because we ran over the car. We kind of like looked at all the problems. We got an idea for everything that we're gonna need to fix on it. But unfortunately, the parts that I ordered for it haven't showed up yet, so we can't fix some of the problems that it has, like the leaking diff and the leaking valve covers and stuff like that. But I wanna get a video out to you guys, so we are going to make the custom exhaust today, which I'm sure you guys know from clicking on the title. But first things first, that car is outside and we need it in the garage. But I have the E30 in the garage. I'm actually gonna move the E30 out of the garage and then move the E90 in the garage. But that means the E30 is gonna be sitting outside for a little bit. Kind of like hurts my heart to do that, but it's only gonna be for a couple hours and it's not gonna rain. I'm gonna go fire up the E90 and move it, so I can put the E30 where the E90 sits because I don't have a parking brake on the E30, so it has to be sitting on level ground. Now I gotta move the E30. Let's see if this starts. Is she gonna start? That's a promising sign. Oh, you and the battery's dead. All right, so I was actually able to get the E30 started. I just hooked up my battery charger and put it on engine start. I still can't get over how good this car is. Like, I love this, even though it's like not finished yet, but it just looks so good. I mean, come on guys, these two cars together are, they're literally a perfect combination. I'm gonna take some pictures of these cars together and then I'm gonna throw the E90 in the garage and we're gonna jack it up, then get to work, and then Jude should be here and probably Brandon's gonna be here, and then we're gonna make a custom exhaust for the E90. This thing should sound a lot better today, but this thing already sounds pretty good. Okay guys, I have the E90 in the garage. Before I shut it off, I want to give you guys a sound check of the stock exhaust. Now this is a completely stock exhaust, there's nothing done to it. So here's what this sounds like. It sounds pretty good. It actually sounds really good. The stock exhaust on these things sound really good, unlike the stock E46 M3 exhaust, which sounds like absolute dog poop, but it sounds loud in here just because it's like echoing off the wall. But when you're driving it, you can almost barely hear it. So we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna get this thing on jack stands, then I'm gonna wait for Jude and Brandon to get here. Then we're gonna get to cutting and welding and taking stuff out and putting stuff in, making this thing sound good. Well guys, I'm back. Jude's here. What's going on? I wanted to, like, we're gonna be doing a muffler delete today. Like, I wanted to tack up all the pipes under the car with my MIG welder instead of having to use my TIG welder. But I ran out of wire and Jude was over at his shop earlier today and I'm like, yo, Jude, grab me some MIG wire. Yeah. He just forgot it. So now we have to drive over to Jude's shop and go grab the MIG wire. We're gonna take the M3. I guess this will be like a good and after representation of representation of how it's gonna sound. We're gonna get this thing fired up and we're gonna head to Jude's shop and go grab some wire.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot the wire. Just came from the shop too.
Guys, if you hear anything like vibrating, that's my engine mounts. They're terrible in this thing. They're so bad I probably shouldn't be driving the car. But don't worry, they will be fixed very soon. If you guys can hear it, like, here's what the downshifts sound like stock. And then we're pulling into literally the steepest driveway known to man. Ooh! Look at that Kia, baby! All right, we're back now from Jude's shop. We got our welding wires for the MIG welder. And Brandon's here. Brandon, say hello to the camera.
Hello, camera.
All right, guys, so what we're gonna be doing, I'm sure you guys already know in this video, we're gonna be making this car louder just because, let's be honest, this is one of the best sounding cars. Like, one of them. It's up there at least in the top 20 and best sounding cars ever made. Yeah, definitely.
I'll give it to you.
But for us to let it be quiet would be a shame. We're gonna make it a bit louder, and I got some exhaust tips here that are nice and fat. I'm gonna put them up to Brandon's head right here. You
got
see that?
spider webs in them, bro.
Yo, man. But they some fat tips. The exhaust is also like blazing hot right now, just because we had to drive to Jude's shop. I think, oh man, that thing's toasty. We were going to take the secondary cats off, which are those things up there, but I'm gonna wait to do that for when we make our custom X-pipe down the line, because we're gonna do a full cat delete with the custom X-pipe. I'm just kidding. If the EPA, is that what it is, the EPA? If the EPA is watching this, we aren't, yeah, we're keeping everything on. Like, we aren't actually gonna do that, because we aren't somebody who'd wanna harm the environment like that. We are cutting this literal suitcase, oh God, that is toasty, of a muffler off.
You like this background, bro?
Are you watching SpongeBob?
Wait, that's Snapchat.
What? How can you do that?
You can change your background.
He said, whoa.
Dude, I want coffee really bad right now. Jude, you want some caffeine? Should we go on a little Red Bull trip while we're letting the exhaust cool down? Jude's really tired and we gotta pep his step up.
Dad's
we gotta.
tired. I am tired.
We're gonna head down to Sheets and get some Red Bull. Jude's getting coffee. Holy shit. If you aren't getting Red Bull sugar free, you're just weird. I can't wait to be sponsored by Red Bull, I'm just saying. Alright, so just marking where I'm cutting this exhaust off. Right about there, then right about there, then we're gonna cut it off. And then like these hangers up here, as I showed you guys before, we're gonna cut them off and like put like a metal bar going across, and we're gonna weld it, and we're just gonna do it. I have my favorite tool in the world here, and we're gonna start cutting stuff. But like guys, don't worry, we will eventually make like a really nice exhaust setup. Is that shot fire? Yeah. Like a nice custom X-pipe, but for now we want to hear this engine. You guys should see how Jude's laying down here right now. Like here, this is the position that Jude's filming me in. It's crazy. Can you go in my box and grab me a 10 millimeter? No, I still need that, dog.
You were holding it like you didn't need it.
Oh, fuck.
Nice. You looked at this and thought it was a 10?
The depth perception is off right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they have E-Torques up there?
Do you not have E-Torque bits?
Brandon, go get me my... Dude, you don't think I have
Which
I
one?
don't know. We could find 8 mil, so...
What size?
It's on the... God, it's probably like an E10. I'm saying it's gonna be an E10. I'm titling this video.
Mr. CVT can't find E-Torque.
Mr. Honda.
You like his organization? Because I bet you guys wouldn't...
I barely work out of this box.
He barely works at it. We're here every weekend.
Alright, somebody's gotta hold this exhaust. Wow.
You look like an idiot holding that thing.
I think it's gonna suffocate me. What are we thinking on tip placement? Like that? I'm saying like that.
Up more though. You gotta angle it. Yeah, something like that. And then big flames.
That's honestly fire tip placement. I can just tack it right there and have the exhaust come out like right there.
I mean, no one's gonna know, yeah. And so we only have so many chops on the chops or on the
530.
Just rip it down, Depot. We need blades. Look at these hooligans. Brandon, go get my Sharpie, please.
Only because you said please.
All right, hold that Johnny somewhat in place.
Oh my god, we're really happy with it.
Who is it?
I don't know what.
Tip placement on this camera.
Ow. We ball. Guys, the tip placement is a little bit off, but I'm not too worried about it because we're gonna like actually make a full custom exhaust for this eventually, and it's gonna be like super nice. Hanger up here. Focus. I don't know if it's gonna, so I have these things coming down here. I'm gonna weld it to like this crossbar. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me. Excuse me! So I'm gonna weld these to these, and then this bar goes on here, and then it holds everything. Then we're gonna be good. We got the tips on, everything's stacked up, all the hangers are on. They're a little bit close to the bumper, but I would rather have them close than farther away because the hangers I can just like space down. Now I'm gonna get this all welded up and then we're gonna put the car on the ground and then we're gonna see how she sounds. All right guys, we're kind of done. A little bit of just to kind of like get it done job, you know, because we just want to hear this thing. We're gonna throw the car on the ground and then start it up and see how it sounds and take it for a little drive.
Looks like a 392. That heavy, baby.
Kind of disappointed with it. My tip placement is awful. It's just like, but whatever. I'm probably gonna fix it off camera, but we were just kind of in a rush for time.
It's super tame.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's super like still tame though. Like it's not obnoxious or anything.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about MDM mode. It'll like let you like have a little bit of tailspin.
Like when you're coming down, we're gonna get you, and then your way back to get us, like haul ass up to that green sign, basically.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? That thing sounds so good. Oh, you should just do another one for funsies. Dude, it sounds so good.
Yeah? Alright, let's get the out of here. Good at 65. Do you guys know why I like these cars so much now? Like, do you guys get it? S65, good. Dude, this engine just makes you smile. Did you get the burnout good?
Yeah.
You did?
No, I don't know if it's good, but I got in it. It wasn't.
I should have done that under the bridge when you guys were. I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Today was kind of successful. It's gonna be a fun video. It's gonna be a fun video. Now, it's just a muffler delete. I know it's not gonna be the full exhaust quite yet. Before I spend like hours on making like a full custom nice exhaust, should we go titanium?
Absolutely. The ringingness of like
it's gonna be expensive. So just a simple little muffler delete. Oh, the other day I did lower the car a little bit more. So the rear fitment is a little bit better. It's really weird. I don't know why these tires are so warm. So next video might be on the E30. If it's on this, we're probably gonna be doing like the valve covers and then some other stuff and things. Just like super happy with how it sounds. I just can't like, I think we should do a full titanium. Comment down below if we should do a full titanium setup.
Who's gonna say no?
You're right. Nobody's gonna say no. Nobody's gonna say no. As long as, you know, we're having a good time. It's a good time. There were many of you guys that commented on last video that were right about the price. John got it right. He commented 18,000. I got the car for 18,000. Pretty good deal. There were some people that were commenting like 10 and 11. It's like, I wish I could touch an E90 M3 that's like running and driving for that cheap. This was one of the cheaper ones out there at that time just because there were so many problems with it. So I know how to fix it. That's why I bought that one and to make content on it. And we're gonna be turning it into a track car. But comment down below if we should do the titanium setup. On that note, guys, I'm gonna close the video out here. It's cold as hell. I don't know what happened. PA was having great 80-degree days, sunny, and then it's like, boom.
Back to 40.
Back to 40. On that note, guys, as I always say, dream so big it's scary. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.